Joseph Career here. Welcome to the Joseph Career Show. Today is Tuesday, March the 16th, 2021. We learned about what's happening and what's on and what's going on here and I'm sure of. And today was uh is a is a good day for me, and it's just it is what it is, and it's gonna be like this. But now I'm here to talk about what people have been going through, and people what they have been going through a lot. That's just one of those days and one of those times that we know how. So we go for all this and all that people can't control themselves and people can't even get this thing on. So it's life, and we have to have life for well. And yes, it's all about the same and the good old things that will come. But first, no, people can't behave when we have when people had dads had sons. They do what they want to do, and their fathers want to do what's best for them. But here's what I'm life is hard about. And it says, quote frankly, a gospel superstar apologized for explaining leading tweeting tweeting at son. Here's what they have to say. Now, the Grammy winning gospel performer Kurt Franklin is apologizing after his adult son posting on social media of the famed songwriter and choir director holding performing during an argument. Franklin, who is also known now for hosting BET's Rallies Singing Competition, Sunday's Best, posted a video apology over the weekend on his verified Twitter account. Many of you know that I had an older son named Carl Franklin. In May he'll be 33, and the 51-year-old missionary said, for many years we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family. The longer Franklin posted a video on a phone call with his father on Instagram, writing, "This is why I'm done. No father should speak to their children like this." The other Franklin can be heard using explanations and insulting his son before appearing to hang up. Kirk Franklin said in his video apology that his that he and let me slow this down. Kirk Franklin said in his video apology that he and his family, including his son, have sought consistently to try to rectify this private family matters. Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record, Franklin said. I felt extremely disrespected in that conversation and I lost my temper. And I said words that are not appropriate, and I am sincerely sorry to all of you. I secondly apologize, according to Franklin, that during that conversation he got their family therapist on the phone to try and help with the situation. Though he says his son did not play that part of the conversation. I'm not perfect, Franklin said. I'm human and I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right. Please keep me and your family in your prayers. So what he was saying that he was apologized. He got on the internet and issued an apology to his family and his son. That he tried to get through this and he did. And what he did say to his son it was disrespectful, it was disgrace, and he know that Carl Franklin didn't mean it. We all know that Carl Franklin didn't mean it. He didn't say to his son. He didn't talk. He didn't say bad things to his son. But that was he has to apologize for. So Carl Franklin did on his son an apology. That's what he said. And but well, I really don't blame Carl for real. I really don't blame him. The good gospel singer, and when things when things turn ugly between father and son, has a just to continue. And that in that honor, he did apologize. He did apologize after son recorded. It's been a letter phone call. I mean, hey, it does not matter. It doesn't matter to her. But then he apologized. So, for some reason, even recently, I never know that Carl Franklin did cuss his son out, but he did apologize. Really, apology, and that's a good thing. Let's move on. Let's move on to the other slavery, and this is, I mean, and this is why I continue now. But they saw an economy. Now, let's move on. First, the new season, the new episode of The Love and Happiness of Me and my mother and my sister, my niece and nephew, is gonna come soon. And probably gonna be on April the 4th. Although, I mean, it's probably gonna come. The new season of The Love and Happiness that I'm about to do, coming on April 24th on the Thursday. A new season coming on April the 24th with Chris and Maddie and Shauna and Courtney and me and the rest of this is gonna come. This is gonna be a good one and a good one. And we're gonna see Shauna's my sister's 50th birthday that was last year in August. We will have a party here going around. It's gonna be a blast to remember. And for sure, we won't forget. Don't ever, ever, ever miss it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun to watch. I never know that. I mean, the love and happiness down during that day where I first started was 2014. That was in September, and everybody liked it. Everybody liked it. My dad was always been there. My dad was always on that video. So we're gonna have some flashbacks for my dad, and also document movie called My Heavenly Father, George Crudup, will come on April the 24th. He Well, could be my dad's birthday. Let's just say Monday. So I'm gonna keep doing this and for real. And it's gonna be that video is gonna be huge. The premiere video is gonna be huge for real. So and don't forget it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, but check it out. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun to watch for real. I didn't even know that this is coming out for real. The love and happiness is coming. That I did. And I did everything I could, the best thing I did. But I never been uploaded some videos for a while in this series for a while. I never uploaded this episode for a while. So anyway, yes. No, I never seen this for real. No, last day was Freddy's birthday. He doing okay. He doing fine. He doing good. All as always. Never know everything, but Freddy's a good. He's a good dude. Now, everything I'm doing this for real. I have a continuous to be a fun. And that's it is. We're still standing. Those days, it's severe weather. I never ever gonna witness. Saturday will be spring. So, what I'm talking about here is how do we behave like human beings? Well, we behave like human beings the way we haven't behaved before. Sometimes, and the last time we seen, and yeah, sometimes it was happening for real. Couldn't even tell. Couldn't even tell what it's all about. I couldn't even tell. And yes, we saw the Knicks and Nets game. We saw the Nets and Nets game. I think the Nets will probably almost have it. We talked about okay, here we go again. Here what's going on. We have a big problem. The Nets almost tied the game up. They're making a comeback, but they lost to the Nets. James Harden and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant shutting them down. And always like that. It always have to be that way. Always like that. Yesterday was a good game. Yes. Last night was a good game. And look, the NCAA 2021 NCAA tournament is on its way. So how do I know? All this time we have seen this for now. We'll find out. You see everything goes on one, Coming to America 2 with Eddie Murphy, Sarah Hall was the greatest movie ever. Good movie ever. Wesley Snipes was in it. You talk about the Days of Thunder. You talk about Anyway. Anyway, it is what it is. The whole stuff's going on around. It's just going to be better. But it is what it is. You saw everything that comes out around that just know what goes around comes around. And what you see is what you get. I see a lot of things happen. I see a lot of things happening in Texas, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Massachusetts, New York, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Michigan, and all the states, Oklahoma, all the states that had 50 states in order. Last year we didn't go because of the pandemic. Last year we didn't go to bowling because of the pandemic. Last year we didn't go to the restaurants because of the pandemic. Last year we didn't go to shorts because of the pandemic. Although we do start shorts online at home, online, we tried to go on live stream, but we couldn't do it because of those technical issues and no it has been connected. And here we are in 2021. things got better a little bit. Things got ever actually better a little bit. That's just a little, is what it is. Spring break was here. That was about 2 days ago in Miami, Florida. People got 100 people got arrested. They were having spring break, St. Patrick. People inside with restaurants and sitting outside having fun. No masks, no social distancing. No involved crowds. A lot of crowds that came out here. And then the next 2 weeks is gonna be very bad for here up there in Miami, Florida. Well, anyway, they didn't have any time left. You know, people had a great time at spring break, and a lot of people, at the beach had a great time. Full places jam packed, and and some people were worried about this surge. That's how it be that way. That's it. It just can't happen. You just can't. A lot of people have a great time. What is wrong with the world today? We see a lot of things happening up there. People are having spring break next year. I mean, next year, next year, there won't be any more pandemic. Not gonna be any more pandemic. Just had a great, fantastic time. Next month will be Easter. Next month will be Easter. Just think about it. A lot of stuff's happening. The country, they always know it. We had the WrestleMania 37 coming up on April 10th and 11th. And that was all about. Now, let's go to CNN, and that was yesterday. Now, yesterday on CNN, what I talk about first. Let's take a look. About 100 people have been arrested and two police officers injured as spring break crowds gathered in Florida's Miami Beach over the weekend. The city says Miami Beach police arrest 30 people Saturday night following Friday night's unruly crowds that resulted in two Miami Beach police officers being sent to the hospital with injuries. The police department said in a post on Twitter. Friday night's incident involved a large crowd which was disorderly and surrounding officers. Another tweet said Miami Beach police tweeted that they used paper balls to disperse the group. Now, the U.S. is now in a vulnerable spot with COVID-19. Don't make the same mistake European did, Francis said. The CNN threatened WPLG reporting that Miami Beach police officers were working 12-hour shifts. The weekends have responded 100 arrests, including some of the seizure of weapons and drugs. Shooter of Miami Beach spokeswoman Veronica Presley told CNN on Sunday, spring break during the pandemic, prices, police, and the issues that topical for each year's spring break crowds. COVID-19 protocols made the task of policing the crowds twice as hard. The state of Florida does not allow local jurisdictions to fine people for violating mask orders, and the city can only offer them free baths in hopes that people wear them. Florida is a popular spring break destination. Some of its beaches have been packed. We're seeing 2 months spring break activities. Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gilboa told CNN Saturday morning, "We got a problem with too many people coming here. We got a problem with too many people coming here to let loose. We were all concerned." The mayor said, "It's very cleansing." And yellow crazy. Furthermore, in Clearwater Beach, Panama's country, and some biologists were trying to factor in the pandemic. Gemma Short, veteran from Ireland, said he understood how people could forget about COVID-19, but he and his friends were trying to remember. It's just really important to keep everyone safe, especially if the more prone to getting it and getting really sick from it. He told WFTS the group said they were wearing masks on the street and staying with their own group. Local resident Tara Launder told WFTS she sent out her sheriff to resume social distancing on the beach and avoid the crowds. A little bit during the beginning of spring break, it got a little crazy. The bars got a little crazy, very busy, people without masks on, so big. So, but we trained to stay away from that, she said. The Florida Department of Health reporting has 1,973,109 COVID-19 cases Saturday, an increase of 5,167 cases since Friday. Cases in Florida have been on the uptick for the last 5 days after seeing a gallon deciding in the previous days. Data from the FLDH dashboard shows. The state's health department website shows that a majority of the new cases were from Miami-Dade and Broward counties. More than 677 new cases reported in each county. That was last day. So look, it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. You can never tell. You can never tell what the hell's going on, especially when you're living in this pandemic. And we want spring break, and it is what it is. So now, let's go to the test real quick. Yes, we look at this. We have at least doses, and it's fully vaccinated. We are 12.3%. So that's very cool. And here's the coronavirus update for you that I'm bringing to you for us here in North Carolina. And we're going to take a look at this. So now, let's take a look at it. It says 5,432 total cases and 76 deaths. Totals in North Carolina 892,000, 11,752 deaths. Happy report. That's all I gotta say for now. This is Justin Crow on the Justin Crow Network. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.